Whoa, 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 welcome everyone. It's your boy LashyLp or Lazar Popovic. Are we live? Check 1 2 1 2. Everything says we are live. Beautiful speed, internet speed, CPU usage minimal. Let me check. Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, welcome. My name is Lazar Popovic, as I mentioned. I am a visual developer, concept artist, character designer, and illustrator. You know, with illustrator, not illustrator, as I like to use often. Welcome. Long time no stream. You know. Yeah, what are we doing today? Now, today. Oh, why? First of all, we don't want sad music, okay? Yeah, we'll use something neutral to fit our theme right now, you know? So, I will say it again. I will stream in English. If I have to, I will say something on Serbian, because that's my main language. But yeah, feel free to use our beloved chat. And yeah, I have one thing to say. We have a Discord, and I will talk about that a bit later. But yeah, if you're an active chatter, you will get a free access to my beautiful Discord, which I'll show you in a few moments, okay? As you can see, we have a beautiful overlay. I don't know. I just found some stuff on Pinterest and I just photoshopped everything. Just use some random parts that I like made like a Lego, and yeah, we have some nice, cute, I guess, overlay with 8-bit graphics, and we have nice characters doing their own stuff. I don't want to make them movable, animated, because it will be too much distracting. You have my popping head moving and, you know, talking as I talk. What are we going to do today? As you see on my thumbnail, a mage cock. Or cook. Sorry. Not a mage, that thing, but cook. Sorry. Listen, in Serbia we pronounce as we write, so you know, we don't. I don't know how you call that in English, but you write one way but read another. So we just write and say it as it is. You know, we don't change. In a 99% situation, we don't change anything. Oh my god, I have really strong Turkish coffee, and I like it. It gives me all the energy I need. By the way, healthy check. I lost 3 kilos in a month, I guess, and I feel great. You know, I started to be more careful, but I will try to, you know, follow what I eat more, and I fixed my exercising. I was studying that again, because I forgot some stuff that were actually really important to me. And then one thing I noticed, I don't have some problems I did because I was doing some exercises that were not actually too great for my situation, and now I feel much better. I start to swim again, which is nice, and that feels great as well. We are going to do, yeah, a mage cook. He made a lot. He's like an NPC, and we are going to talk about that later. I will do some sketches about that, but you know, let me show you. Let me show him. Yeah. Basically, I was inspired by my old character that I made, and I kind of like, you know, grandpa, cute little, you know, old pal. I don't know what to feel about this sword, because it was all random when I made it. But now we are going to do something really nice. We're actually going to develop this guy, maybe with some nice concepts. I made some notes that I will also share with you guys. Again, those notes are very rough, and my sketches in my small sketchbook and notebook, whatever. But yeah, I found some potions. I have some general vibe that I want to achieve. Some nice pots and potion stuff, you know. But one thing is, he's really small. I want him to be like, I don't know, a foot. I'm not familiar with foot in, you know, and feet and inches. But let's say, I don't know, like a average male size hand. No idea, but something like that. We're not too, you know, it's small. It's like this bottle, maybe even more. This is beautiful art by Xinjiang Zhang Xi. Okay, I'm trying my best. And I will not Xinjiang Feng Shou. Okay, stop, Lashy. Oh, I do it all the time. Last time we talked about all of these guys, and I didn't had anything specific about that, like about them. I did some sketches in my notes about these guys, the Imp Empire, you know, these dudes, and I kind of made my own thing, and I will show you that in a moment. And guess what? Everything I shared is on my Discord, so you can basically, we have a coffee here. We have a link, I believe, in my description. If you follow that link, you will find a coffee. Coffee tiers and tier, and yeah, you can actually apply and donate. There will, if you donate, there will be a nice like notification in the chat. Hey, that person donated, you know. And we have 2 tiers. Like 2 ways to donate. One is a night, which is $3. And listen, everything here, you know, it's relevant to you. You can feel, you know, I won't go like, is that a ton of money or nothing, or everyone is different. And they all have different approaches to cash, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you will have my Discord, and there's some nice people there. Yeah, you will be, so you can enter my Discord. And another tier is Legendary Lord. You will get a role on my Discord as well, and that tier is more of a donor tier, you know, a Patreon or whatever, you know, something cool. And it's $12. Now, what do you get for that? That tier is mainly for, you know, even more way to support me, what I do, and to be more independent in the future. But you will actually get something in return, a custom sketch. You know, I'll make a nice sketch for you, whatever you want, something simple, but something not like, I don't want to brush you off. I genuinely want to make a nice sketch once a month for you. And I believe that's actually a very nice value, because if you consider my rates on Instagram for a line art, it's more than $100. And even render one is around $200. And yeah, $12 is a nice deal, but actually you will have something in return, a nice Discord, and let me show you something about that. So here, let me hide this. Yeah, no, nothing. We have nice Art Goblin Cave. Highly recommend for artists that want to, you know, enjoy or connect. Is my friend hosting. But yeah, I'm not here to promote other servers, because I don't know a lot about their policies. But yeah, Art Castle. We have a nice Art Castle. And yeah, I made it it's still work in progress. We'll update it to fit our needs. Now we have, of course, announcement. I will go live. Guidelines. Listen, those guidelines are basically the same as for every single art related, you know. And one thing, let me. I think, yeah, we say I am afraid to open study reference dump because there's some nudes for studying session and learning anatomy. I will actually see if there is any. I know there's some, but I can show you reference dump. Yeah, we can up to some part because let me scroll. Yeah, so I cannot scroll up here because this guy, you can see his penis. Yeah, that was nice. ASMR. Welcome guys to my ASMR. Okay, that was terrible. Sorry, but yeah. Usually how I like to approach learning anatomy, and now there's a lot of ways to learn or study, which I wanted to talk about in my previous streams, but I always left it for later. So one, and you know, most quick one is drawing noodles, I like to say, or focusing on the flow. So let's say we have some, like, this is super flowy, and we don't care about the low resolutions here. That was terrible pronunciation. But yeah, you just focus on the head and general flow of the character or figure, and you basically are using C or S lines. And that's it, basically. You want to kind of, you know, aim for the proportions, but you generally want to feel the, you know, the stretchness, or, you know, like head, strong curve, you know, a base, usually it's S, you know, something to be a main focal point, curve, S curve, you know, this can be a nice C, or just, you know, yeah, it could be if you, and oh, we have a chatter here. Whoa. Woof. Okay, welcome. Yeah, we're showing some nice athletes, or how you call them. Did I pronounce that correctly? But yeah, I will really have to be careful because this guy is a nude. But yeah, and yeah, that's the one. And you doing that for a max 2 minutes, usually 30 seconds to up to 2 minutes per figure, the flowy ones. The golden ratio is what I like to use, is combining the flow reference but also breakdown of the anatomy, combining into one. You're basically spending 5 minutes for you know, study of figure, for example this guy, and you're just focusing on general, you know, flow and some shapes and masses, and combining that into 5 minutes. Trust me, you will learn a lot. Like everything you need to learn about art, you can learn through these. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I also speak confidently about that because I talked with Augie back in the days, and he agreed. So everything you actually need to learn from these. And if you want to learn even more, I think there is a nice video live stream of Artwood. Yeah, there is a section on YouTube, go live, and you know, you have to find it. He talked about drawing figures and why are you drawing S or C curves or lines. And the third method I like to do is taking your time to break down the certain parts of the body. For example, a leg, glutes, all those muscles. Don't waste time learning the names. Yeah, you can learn some major ones or the ones that yeah, that's a knee. You know, you don't care if this part is, you know, you can call it whatever you want. Nobody gives up. Yeah, just learn if you want some major ones, cals and stuff like that, and just do a breakdown like we have here. Wait, post study general. Yeah, our friend Black Orc, interesting name. He did you know, this breakdown. He used pelvis because I mentioned that and that wasn't a request, but you know, I like to do, you know, casual, just to remind myself about stuff. Yeah, about pelvis and thighs. So yeah, you can, and that's how, like, I found some nice references, interesting ones. You can learn. My internet speed. Yeah, there is a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of hot babes, muscular dudes. But yeah, so combining breakdown, you don't want to do everything. Like when you learn anatomy, focus on one part of the body or one group of muscles and learn that. Spend some time thinking about the curves, the flow, some group, and just repeat those 3 types of, you know, flowy, noodle sketch, 2 minutes max, 5-minute figure drawings, and let's say, I don't know, 15 or 30 minutes for a breakdown. And don't waste your time more than 1.5 hours. That's max per week. You know, if you want to, it's like gym. You don't go to gym and train your whole body for like 2 hours every day. You'll die. You do a group muscles and you get stronger and everything's much nicer. So yeah, yeah, we have, so, and this is relatively new. It's actually really new, Discord. I made it, so even now it has a lot of stuff, and we'll share even more. And yeah, next thing we have character design challenge, which we did not do, and I'm planning to do soon. We just need more people to join. These people are all basically professional artists. Some of them are students, but they're all really good. We have really nice people here, and these are all basically all my friends I knew, or, you know, acquaintances and stuff like that. Oh wow, is this your Discord? Yes, this is my Discord I made. I basically pulled some lines, everything I knew, everyone I know that wants to, you know, have a good time, if they want to learn or have a good time or share their stuff. But mainly it's for our Discord, it's for our, you know, community that I want to build through time. It's pay, there's a paywall, sorry guys, but if I notice like you are an active chatter, I want to give a nice, you know, way of saying, okay, thank you for, you know, being here for a long time, supporting me. You know, people can support in every way they can, and I want to, you know, give back in return. I mentioned there's a night, which is $3. It's a roll, and you got access to Discord. There's some, you know, whip, work in progress, sketches, art, and yeah, reference chamber. I don't know how. Yeah, so whatever we find that is useful, or people that are great for you know, art inspiration or masters, we share it here. And whatever we are doing at the moment, we share here as a, you know, gallery of work in progress. I'm right now working on this guy, so I usually don't share like this, but I share this for my client. Yeah, it's a client work, so this can be debatable. There's an I think this is much better, but my friend mentioned that he liked this more because of nice overlapping, which I agree. I also agree, but I think this part is hiding much of this lag, which I really like, because there is a nice C curve here and here, and I want to hold that. But if I put this thing, it breaks down that general S curve of the character. So yeah, and because these are important in the silhouette, I kept it separate. So we're going to stick with that. And the last tier I mentioned is the Legendary Lord. It's more a donor way, tier for supporting me, but as I mentioned, you will get something in return as a monthly sketch, a custom one with your request. And yeah, what I plan to show you more, and listen, I will not always share stuff from Discord. Some stuff I will, like character design challenges, what we do. And I want to keep it simple and easy, I want to have a way to, learn. For example, we can use, I don't know, this, and let's say this reference, and let's say, okay, make a magical character that uses some instrument, and based on that, we can do like a flute guy, like a magic piper or something like that. I made some notes. This is my old character I mentioned last time, but what if they were using accordion or saxophone or violin? Imagine like him doing like a, he's a special forces guy and he's a bounty hunter, and he, how they go with tactical, like checking all the corners, and then what if there was a piper, or violinist, how you call them, violinist, like they have a magical thing to control you or take you down or whatever. I made it just a rough sketch, maybe to something improve, like some boots and clothes and something crazy going on. I made some rough notes just to remind myself, but the main thing, also we're going to talk about that later, but what if I also redesigned this group I mentioned. These are very old sketches of mine, but I was thinking, instead of archer, to fit more, yeah. Oh, we have some new people here. Yeah, tactical violinist and assault accordionist. Yes, yes. But yeah, I was thinking, and I will get back to you, Wolf. You wrote something long. I didn't even catch that, so I will get back to you in a moment. I was thinking to do like a squad of them, Centurion, a big boss of their, big long sword, this part for recognizing in the middle of the battle. He's a huge one. Boltman, crossbow action. I want him to be, or this soldier, whatever, to be like a grandpa or granny, and he can barely see. He has a giant helmet, which is aerodynamic. I don't know why I do that, but I remember seeing some helmet that it's basically that shape. It's like smooth triangle, and yeah, it looks like it's aerodynamic friendly, and yeah, so maybe that would be fun. Let me see further. Wait, did I share it? Yes. A gladiator one, agile swordsman, based on gladiators, with holes for like a cap or something like that, and a classic trooper. Now troopers or foot soldier, something classic. He has like he's mediocre in every way. He's like basic soldier there in that faction, but he has a giant, so he can be fast without the shield. But if I want to make him, you know, basic to move a bit faster than the bolt, but the bolt guy has a range, this has to be, you know, a bit faster than the slowest guy, but a much slower than, for example, the agile swordsman, you know, long legs, you know, big arms, you know, he's ready. This guy, I like the 70-30, but most with the shield, long, basically door-like shield and some spear, you know. He has range, but also he can go far. But yeah, it's basically based on the Roman soldiers back in the days. So yeah, we have a nice, and I forgot to add the mage. I want to do also, where's my PRF? Something like this. I like that idea, to have a nice mage, and they all have those Roman-like colors. For the main thing I want to focus now, and I want to make that as my, let's say, I want to use that for art station. Now I had this thing, this guy, and I didn't have anything special about him when I made it. And I believe he has a nice potential. Now I was thinking, and let me show you here. I will have to set this on mode, always on top. So, bruh, what do we do? Make it smaller? I just wanted to start with somewhere. You know, the main goal with these rough sketches is to give you something unexpected and to give you more, to initiate the, you know, what could happen, and to give you something that we'll get for that. We'll go to that moment like, aha, okay, now I have an idea what to do with this guy. And that's what I did. I just instead I want him to keep these sketches already looks really good and lively. Oh, thank you, my lord. Said by Woef, W-O-E-F. Woof. Okay, stop, Lashy. Bruh. Let me change some music. Oh, Mass Effect is kind of risky, but I noticed one thing, and I will be back on my talking about these sketches. Game music is actually somehow allowed to be played, you know, and we can play the music here, and I don't get copyright, but my streaming is not even monetized, so yeah, we can use some nice music. And let me just lower for myself. For you guys, I think, yeah, it's nicely volumed. Let me get back to these sketches. So I was talking something. Yeah, the sketches, when I start to sketch, I don't think, I just start and ideas go with the flow, you know, they just pops, and I just added, I don't know why I keep closing it, big Sherpa. That's a big pot. But I was thinking about him floating around. He cooks something. He has a nice stuff in his backpack, or those, I don't know how they call them. It's basically for holding a lot of ingredients made from branches and folded leaves or whatever. We have an annoying motorcyclist outside flexing with his $1,000 bike. Whoa, you made it, boy. But yeah, sorry about that. background noise. Yeah, I don't think you can hear it, but yeah. Now, the idea later on is to make a nice illustration with him floating around, making something nice, but he's actually really tiny in a normal, actually a large room full of firewoods, some jars with stuff, and shelves and all the ingredients, and you know, little pots with salt and all the ingredients, and little you know, bottles of potions, and everything is so huge that he has a giant desk. And yeah, I was thinking like doing something. Let me read this all in Serbian. Giant room, small guy, everything is so big except him. Ogrev is like firewood. Background is full of puna nekih. Oh, what did I wrote? Lonca I lobanja. Oh my god, what? Oh, so basically it's basic stuff you have in fantasy games. Though the one useful thing when you make stuff for a portfolio, what do you use it for, you know? And this is a safe, you know, safe play, because I didn't even make, I don't have a nice portfolio because I was a student 2 years ago basically, and you know, I got delayed with my physical injuries, so in the meantime I just draw. So I got some experience. I want to make something cool till the end of the winter. So I set my, you know, time that I want to work, and I was thinking, because I want to play safe, you know, and it's useful somehow, this could be an NPC, and you just enter in a room. You can be a normal size, whatever, you know, life size creature, whatever, in the game, but you enter a room like, which is to you normal, but you meet with an NPC that sells you stuff, which is highly effective. Imagine something, you know, potions, but like those small beans from Dragon Ball Z. When you ate one, you just recover, you know. So the effect is huge, but the portions are tiny. But everything else here is normal size, you know, for you, but for him is too big. And yeah, he can be some chatty little fella. The gesture is really good, says by AIM MTS. Oh, thank you, my lord. Caleb said, I like the large ladle and cauldron. Okay, that's cousin, I think. Yeah, we say cousin or giant pot. He got a battle chef or alchemist vibe. Yes, basically that's. I like this hat. I like this hat. Some, you know, I like this combination of colors as well. Yeah. Oh, we have to change this music. We'll do Mountain Blade Warband action. No, actually, let me. And yeah, I mean, I will do nice front, side, back, maybe some design changes. You know, he has different hats, different season. You know, you have different clothing, and like I can do some prop design. So I can show like, oh guys, I know how to do this, and then I can, you know, and size comparison, you know, to show that he's actually little. This is him against an average, I don't know, average sized bottle for you guys out there. What do I say, you guys? I mean, we. But yeah. That was so funny, LashyLp. You're so funny. And yeah, I was trying to figure it out, some stuff, you know, how I can make a nice pot. And yeah, I don't know now. Up to this point, no idea what I do with this stream. Oh, he's like pixie fairy sized. Yes, he's small. but don't let him hear you because he can get grumpy, you know. I got some, you know, I like this vibe. That was the main vibe for the illustration, you know, a lot of these and small fella here cooking, you know. But now I will, so illustration, I think I'll do the last, because after I designed him, I'll use this design to make an illustration. You know, the illustration is not that hard. I hope so. I really hope it will not be hard. The louder the vehicle, the more important the person. Oh yeah, you're talking about the pal outside. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes in the third. I don't know. Serbia is somewhere in the half, as like in the third world countries. World countries. Yeah, the flexing goes hard there. Trust me. Why? Why are they flexing so much? Why? I guess we'll never know. I will have to call L for, you know. Yeah, we have Attack on Titan. Disclosable information for public. The sound effect, I forgot about it. Do you know this? Oh my god. Give me back to the season 1 up to season 3, Attack on Titans. Whew. Beautiful. If you're not an anime fan, first of all, based, okay. No, I'm joking. Listen, I was one of them that didn't like anime because I thought that it's cringy. And you have to be kind of, I don't know, honest that there is a lot of cringe stuff out there. But Attack on Titan, listen, Attack on Titan is something else. You know, the best story I, you know, watched, in my humble opinion, really cool. Action, animation, beautiful. I like I like that old animation. Love it. As for, there is some nice animes. I'm kind of mainstream guy, and I start with Naruto. Wow, you're so original, LashyLp. You start with Naruto? No way. Yes, I started with Naruto. Oh my god. And I continue to One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball Z. What else? Death Note. Yes. Oh my god, that was something, right? Whoa, what? Go to hell. That's so small. What? How do I close this? Listen, I'm using Winamp for the music. I don't know, it's so useful actually. Oh my god, how do I now? Everything's so small. Whoa. No, Bro, how do I change it back? What is this thing? I want the player to be big. If I double click. Yeah. Caleb said, One Punch Man and Jujutsu Kaisen are so good. Jujutsu Kaisen has incredible costumes. Have you seen Frieren? Frieren? No idea how to pronounce that. No, I did not. Sorry to disappoint you, but I did not. Yeah. And listen, I like anime as a medium because you can actually really show the emotion. Like, getting emotion in anime is so easy. Like, flow, emotion, energy. Oh my god. That's the one thing I want to actually start to watch, and that's, let's say that can be, you know, controversial for some people, is One Piece. There is a billion episodes and it's just getting started, you know. They're not even on top of a mountain. They're just halfway up, you know. I stole that from Dr. Disrespect before he was, you know. But yeah, guys, listen, I know this will cost me everything. Probably you will all leave, disappear, but I would like to make a nice short break. Just you know, straight, because I'm an artist. I have a fucked up back. Sorry for swearing, but get a reality check, please. I mentioned this not for kids. YouTube asked me, is this for kids? And I said no. Why? Because we're based, we're strong. Every one of you, you're so based and strong and agile. Not fragile, agile. You're ready for action any moment. You know, I know you, Caleb. I'm looking at you. Okay, unhinged LashyLp. Yes, confirmed. Listen, I will make a short break. Nothing too crazy, 5 minutes. I will leave you some music to listen if you want. You can't go wrong with the Oblivion song. Give me a moment. I just want to stretch, you know, and we can start. We can get back to actually drawing some sketches. My intro was hella long. It could be useful for someone. It's just a fun way to, you know, have a good time. I don't know for how long will I stream, but yeah. And one thing. Let me pause this music. Okay, the one thing I wanted to mention is I think I will do streaming once a week, every Saturday. I think I pronounced that correctly, which is basically the day before Sunday. I don't know, weekends. Yeah, I will try to be consistent. You know, I will have time to prepare basically for the stream. When I say prepare, just, you know, to have something to talk with if I dry it out. And I'm not a gaming channel, so, you know, it's easier when you can play games and there's stuff going on and you have to react, which I'm very good at. I'm very, very good at. The intro was useful. I like learning about the behind the scenes and new sketches a lot. Hell yeah, that's all about my humble live stream. I'm not a professional in that level, like to explain everything, but I give my best. I'm there. I know I am, but I don't want to be, you know, blind. You know, I'm the best. Blah blah blah. No, I'm not. But I don't care. You know, the one person you should compare yourself is yourself. I compare to myself. I have a lot of successful friends, and if I start to compare myself with them, you know, it's you know, there's no point. But they can show you where you can be, or, you know, you can learn from them. The better, yeah, not compare, but learn from other people, and not just from better people, but from people, for everyone. Don't be, you have to be objective, you know. Life would be much easier, let's say that. Or not easier, but you know, more fun. Yeah, so yeah, we'll stream once a week. I want to build a nice cozy community. I don't want to be, you know, I am one of you guys, so I don't want to, you know, sell my courses. I don't care about that. I will always recommend where you can learn from, or if I learn something useful, I can show you where I learn. I don't pay for courses and stuff like that. Everything I learned, YouTube. I asked. I did studying. People showed me, or, you know, there is a lot of YouTube live streams and like Artwood and stuff like that. So yeah, let me actually make a nice break. I will leave you with the Oblivion song. I will be back soon and we can continue drawing, sketching. And I don't know how will that go, but stick around. You know, you can grab coffee, tea, stretch, you know, sip water, restart your PC if you need. Hopefully not. But yeah, I will be back in the memento and let me open short break screen. Bam, 3, 2, 1, boing. We are back. Let me turn off everything. Yeah, welcome. Can you hear me? Is there anyone left? Are you all guys gone? Hello. Hi, hello. Okay, I know there's a delay of the stream, but let me see if there's someone. Oh, yes, sir. My legendary lord. Listen, I don't know if I mentioned this or you guys are not here, but if I noticed, there's some active people here that I genuinely interested and they want to contribute and actually draw or, you know, have some value from my Discord server. They all have a free access. So yeah. But if you don't like to draw or something like that, just, you know, enjoy me as a background noise or just generally interesting, but you're not too, you know, for drawing, I don't see the way you would actually be using Discord. But if you want to donate, there's a way, but we don't care about that. Yeah, so if I see some people that want to join my Discord and are active, they will have a nice free entry. Now let me, where's my pen? Pineapple, apple, pen. Whoa, 2016. Give me back my 2000. New layer. Brush check. I don't know what the brush is that. Could I ask what were some of your thoughts and leading design choices behind your Inquisitor Jordician style challenge? Whoa, that's a nice. Pineapple, apple, pen lives rent-free in my mind. Whoa, I'm not the only one. Oh, that's a tough question because there's a lot of stuff that were going on for the Jordician style, which is still live for more than 1 month. You have 1 month and 11 days. Jordician style. It was inspired. I had no idea actually. There is a lot of influence that I, you know, went with the flow when I made it live on YouTube. We were talking in the live stream. If you're interested, you can check it out. But long story short, they are hunting creatures that are corrupted by the mana. In order to become one of the Inquisitors, you have to finish the school, and officially you have to hunt down one witch and take the hat. And the original hat looks like Gandalf's hat or Harry Potter influenced hat or classic witch hat, you know, and you have to modify it. And I did it by bending in one side, but you have to modify it to put an quote unquote order on it. You know, there is an order, strict order, and yeah, that's basically it. There's different classes of witch hunters. There's all sorts of magical creatures that lives in woods, sea, desert, sky, you know, what, deep in the ground, like sea creatures, and they distinguish themselves through colors and logos on their shoulder pads. So yeah, that was basically it. If you want to join my Jordician style, it's on my Instagram, LashyLp, LashyLp. And yeah, there's a reward, a custom commission by me. And yeah, it's a, I guess, fun challenge. And yeah, and we have ongoing stickman Jordician style, which is the same reward. You will get a nice commission by me. Custom, so basically I will draw whatever you want. And yeah, check it out. We can get back to drawing this thing. Okay, because this is mega fresh, let me use, now this is basically how I do it. I'll set a mode always on top and just drag and drop this. Bam. so it's nicely here set. I can use, so we have these, I can have this one, and now when you can close this, when you are doing something, and I won't be talking through the whole time because I want you actually to, you know, not to be boring with my, because I talk for 1 hour straight, so I will shut up and just answer some stuff. But just here in the beginning, oh my, okay, my I call that hoodie got stuck with the zipper or whatever you call that. But one thing I want to mention, when you're starting a character, you have to think about the silhouette, which is really important. And in that silhouette, let me show you what I think. Hey, you're welcome, boss. Now one thing I want to, like, when I made a character, the silhouette, I was talking about the flow. We don't care right now. I mean, we do always, but not today. I'll just focus on the silhouette itself. Bruh, can you give me a lasso tool? Thank you. Let me do this real quick. Bam, bam, bam. Selecting. Okay. No, I fucked up. No, okay, we don't. Okay. It's actually nice graphical choices here. Graphic design choices. Graphical. English is not my stronger side. Okay, we don't care. Just set something here and lock the layer and just made it all black. Okay, 1,000 years later. Okay, now because we have a nice silhouette here, one thing to keep in mind when you make a character is, let me actually delete this because it's not part of the. Okay, yes, save. Oh my god, can we just talk about this? We need to think what is visible in the silhouette, and that's really important. Now, these are, some of these are strange, and you should, for this particular one, let me do this. Now I can, oh my god, bro, I can move it freely. Oh, Chibi Versatile, welcome. Chibi, I will get back to you in a moment. Give me just to explain this. Now, what is important in the silhouette, as a character, should be visible in the silhouette. You don't need all the details inside of silhouette to be readable. Like, what is readable? Like, what do we consider important? Is that what the character do or does, whatever. So here, although it's very old and I didn't think about that when I made this, my raw instincts kicked, and we know something cool about this character, that he doesn't belong to the grounded world. You know, it's not a realistic world, more or less. Why? Because of the hat. What is this hat? It can be something like this, you know. Now we know he's a mage. If he have something unusual and you know, fits to the magical world, why is this white? We need, okay, here. Now we know that this belongs, that this is a mage or wizard or whatever, and we know that he is doing something. Like he has a hand reaching out and a stick, you know, a magic wand. This will indicate, so the major things, focal points or whatever, the main design things should be visible in a silhouette, like pure just silhouette. We we don't know where the second hand is, or but I can add a hand if I, you know, made the elbow. That's, you know, now this is better silhouette. If I delete this, and so we want to keep this wand, I will have to add like a ground or something that indicates a shadow. Now this is off the ground. Now this looks funny because it looks like a banus, but if I remove this and add something like this, let me color it. Now this looks like this dude has a nice stick. And if I add something like this, now this indicates that with one hand he's doing something magical, and there's a hand holding a stick, and we don't see any details. This is rough shapes. I don't know why I talk like this. I start to watch some dude, the bald guy on that talks about the doctor something about nutrition and working out. So that guy now lives rent-free in my head. But yeah, and the one thing, so now we know this is a mage, he's floating. We have something to, you know that he's floating. On the original illustration, the thing was, we know he's floating because the context was here, the shadow here, because of the sunlight direction. And yeah, you can see there is a hand holding the stick, but in the silhouette it was yeah, weird. Oh my god, we have a new people here. He feels saucy with the elbow cut. Oh my god, yes. So the primary read reflects character's job. Got it? Ben, who are you, MTS? I'm joking. But yeah, this could be nice. It's actually a really nice silhouette, not gonna lie. We have something that indicates belly, a belt, and drip. You can say drip. For that, the people that know what the drip means, that means you're old, okay? That means you're old. If you don't know what drip means, the swag, bro, the swag is kind of old, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still swagging, okay? Let me take a sip of my lemonade. Okay. Now we have something going on here that I will maybe use. Whoa. See? What? What's going on? What? Oh, because I was selecting something tiny. No, I like this silhouette. It's strong silhouette, not gonna lie. Can you explain what the drip means? I already did, by my lord. It's basically clothing or the way you dress. Now, if I use this thing, yeah, this, it's always on top. And this one, I can indicate the things are important. Could be, let me edit. So I want to have this flow, but that's not important in the design, just visually nice. You can have a nice big belly. And then this hand will remove. And if I add, how do I do this? He raised his hand. Oh, that's harder. Now we have a nice hand here, and we can add something that can tell that he's a cook or potion maker. If we do something like this, and let me actually fix that. Now in the silhouette we know that this looks like a pot, and especially if I add stuff like this, now we know there's a, you know. Or let me change this and be even more extreme. You know, now he's dripping something, and we don't need this because we don't need the shadow right now. because we have indicating that this thing is a liquid that goes through from the I don't know how you call that. I forgot. This big spoon. Can you help me with that? And yeah, now. Hey, thank you, my lord. He said that, or AIM MTS said, I like the process with the lasso tool. Nice. We can keep this silhouette. We don't need a second arm. This elbow is enough. Or if we want to have a backpack, ooh, that's going to be tough. Let me actually save. I mean, copy this, transform. This is much better silhouette because it's much more simpler and effective than this. It has there's a lot of this stuff, but we want to be as readable as possible. And keep in mind, he's small, and if you have a lot of these details, it will be a noise. It will be visual noise. Ladle, yeah, thank you, Ladle. Copy paste. Now if I add somehow this backpack, we have to change the hat. It will be overlapping. He can have some. Now I like that. I like the hoodie action here. He can have some nice mustache. And the one thing is, we'll make it more simpler. If you have a simpler design here, or you have some main focal stuff like the spoon, because it's separating from the main silhouette, you can have some parts that are a tiny bit more detailed, nothing too crazy, of course, but there's a lot of going on here than on the whole body, especially, and that could be like a head or a unique thing. Let me shorten this, make this a bit longer, because I don't want to make thing even. You generally want to avoid evenness, so 70-30 basically, big, medium, small. You have a small. This could be, because this is longer, this could be medium, you know, this thing. But why did I change it from here to here? Because if I add a hat, there won't be overlapping. The tangent, I mean. Now he can have something like this, but I want to avoid that. He can have a old school, like that type of cat, but I can do this, the original one with those things on the side. Let me erase this. And it's tricky to add the backpack, because now I don't see the arm. That's not a big deal. And I like that this is not this part, this apex is not even here, but it's actually, there's a tiny dynamic going on. And you know, it would be weird if I set this like this. Now it looks like there is something behind his belly, you know. If I copy this and lock it down and change the value, it looks like something is behind, which can be good, but I don't, in my design, I don't think it will work. So we have something like this, and to indicate even more there that's a backpack, you can add, I don't know, a carrot, or I don't know, some ingredients that something can be falling off, and I don't know, some sticks and all the good stuff. Whoa, we need black. So, and this this looks noisy, so I will make it, I don't know, more big. Don't like this is too much, you know. I want this to be, you know, here. Now, because we have a lot of stuff going on here, I can make this thing simpler, a bit more simple, you know. Now we have a nice, you know, there's a belly, there's, you know, action like a C curve, but again, we have a backpack and indicator that he's floating, because, you know, we can, I mean, we can still have a shadow, that's okay, but you know, we don't have to, because we have this thing. That's, you know, the silhouette game. We can, of course, we can make this even more, you know, to develop it even more, but yeah, let me shovel this, bruh. I don't know. Okay, how to make this smaller to set it here. Silhouette game, gangy. Let me think. So yeah, I think I kept the ideas here. We can of course play with the spoon. Yes, I forgot about that. And the pose again, you know, but for the, now this is the design part. We will do illustration, and we can share the pose and stuff like that in the illustration itself. We can have a big spoon, like a huge spoon, like he can be really strong, or something like that. A bigger arm? Question mark. Now I will have to work on the grip, bro. What the hell? Let me actually change that part. Maybe he's holding differently. Yeah, you can flip again. Onslaught game, learning a lot. Thank you, my lord. Let me think. We can make it even more dynamic if I make it even, you know, going bop. You know, the C vibe, because I add a curve here. And I can even push it more if I join the here, make a little distinguished part, I call that, you know, the curve here. I don't like actually this hat. I mean, it could be fine. Now I'm thinking to shapes, but I don't usually start with silhouette itself. I build up through drawing, and then, you know, I think about the silhouette as I go. That's how I, you know, it's natural for me. Whoa. I would like to have like a different pose, like there is an one arm. You know, see how I think now with lines more, and he's holding something like this, or he is, you know, doing this, and it's tricky because now this hat is on the way. Can do we twisted the torso more, and see, sometimes I can learn a lot. I read the comment. I can do a lot with, you know, just a silhouette and lasso tool. Sometimes I have to draw, so he can use something like this. You know, when I, you know, and also we can do negative shape here. And the lasso tool here. Oh my god, I forgot. I'll delete this thing. Maybe I can actually still use this type of hat. But negative shape here isn't that natural too much. But it will be it will be useful to have it because it will indicate that, you know, this thing is raised. You know, let me select this thing. And I talk about a lot softer, and when I think I cannot focus on talking too much and draw. But I think I talk enough. Now I can focus more on drawing, and I'll, you know, talk less, more focused on the drawing itself. I don't like these blobs now. We're making too complicated. If I think these are better because it indicates that he's dripping something, but I like this one because it reminds me of old Disney movies when people cook there. They have like this gesture of holding their hands close to close to the body and doing something with the other. So I don't know if that's, you know, that happened in the movie or cartoon, but I had a you know, thought about that. False remembering. We can keep this silhouette, we don't care. Make it, maybe I can make a less stomach, then that would be nice. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Delete. I really like to have a negative shape here, but that will. But let me see. This is. Then I would have to make. He looks much skinnier. I'll delete this thing. Now I can make him like really dynamic, like doing something. You know? He's really going for it, you know? A lot of, you know, I think you guys know. A lot. Maybe he went like this and doing, you know, a lot of, you know. But the thing is, now we have something more dynamic, you know. We have a nice C curve or letter D or triangular. Now this looks like a broom, and that's not big of a deal if I add maybe, you know how they have a ladle has a hook. Oh. But still, I will have to change it to be less broom, more. Let me think. I'll use my power of drawing. We have some ladles here or spoons. What do they have in common? This part, I mean, nothing too crazy. Maybe the angle. But that looks like a paddle thing, you know, for the boat. Of course, when I draw everything and I set the, you know, you cannot just rely on the silhouette. I mean, it's the most important thing, but if I add context, it will be much more efficient. They are wider at the, so I have to basically flip this horizontal. What am I doing? Looks like more of a spoon, and if I do this, that still looks like a broom. Or giant spoon. Looks like a spoon itself. What if I do... No idea. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Or if I just make... Still looks like a broom. You know, if I add this and... You know what I mean? Looks like a broom. Broom, broom, broom. Okay, but what if I do this? Yeah, I think this is much better. And if I erase this, and if I add a giant pot, or oh, imagine if he has a small pot, like he's doing something. Let me make this more big, like this. And he's sipping something, you know, splashes into a really tiny oh my god, yeah, this is funny. Now we have a tiny pot. And yeah, I don't know. Huge ladle, tiny pot, beautiful. Yes. It has everything we need basically now. I mean, it would be really helpful if, like, you don't even have to do anything more than this. Yeah. We have something simple, like we have simple gesture. Now, when I think about the composition, I would, you know, like, this ideal would be here, something here. Ideally. And if I erase this, no idea why it should be like this, but I have a feeling. Let me think again. I think we are on a good path. Let me delete these. Can turn off the rest of them and work on this one, because I think this one has the most thing going on. We can exaggerate this part to have a, you know, I call this piece of clothing, something like that. Coat. And if I Oi, mate. If I make this even more, but there's a, then this will be a tangent here. Maybe I made this big, even bigger. Now the problem is these hats. There's in the same height. I want to have. It's not big of a deal. We can make it just smaller or longer. Chibi. Oh, Chibi versus I forgot. Chibi said, Ah, this silhouette reminds me of that time I spilled a bunch of cooking oil. Hopefully it wasn't hot. I think the hat should be different for the... This could be fun. And if I change this and maybe add a nose, now we know that and this could be color. It looks magical enough. We have, maybe if I add I'll reverse this because it's damaging the silhouette, the flow. We have a nice negative shapes going on. I think this would be better. It reminds me of Peter Griffin. Adding these, and if I add maybe more of a belly. No idea. And then I want to follow... No, this is broken silhouette. I want to follow the flow. You know, if I draw a line, like I want to have that. I recently started to notice that. I didn't think about that before I draw, but that's the thing that will make... I've got to head out. The stream was great. The silhouette is looking very fun. Hell yeah. Thank you, Caleb, for joining us. Caleb Quiros Hansen. Thank you, my lord. Thank you for joining here. Have a good one. Thank you for being, and yeah. All the best, my guy. I want to... Now this is a nose, this is a hat. You know, the color thing can go away. This indicates now more of the head area. Maybe he's actually twisted. Oh, okay. Maybe he's twisted in the head. Let me think of that. This could be very fun. You know what I mean? Oh, these are really dark, but... No. Now I'm going to define the silhouette itself with, you know, and make everything colorless. But if he's twisted, then you... But he's not. There's nothing. There isn't crazy game twistiness. If I do this and you know, I wasn't thinking at the beginning. I thought it was different. There is a hand like this, and this was the back. But we can stick around with this one, and I add backpack thing, and we can have some belt. Actually add... I don't know how to add a belt now, because this could be a big coat. Not a coat, but yeah, you know what I mean. And now these can be pants, or... I don't know. Just have to differentiate. No, what's the word? Just use these. This is not how you do it, but no, we'll actually. Now when I think of it, I'll delete this. This is a bit weird. But I like that it's going like a C curve. Let me get back to drawing and figure it out. As I mentioned, I will talk now last because I want to focus on the drawing. If there's any questions, I will answer it, my lords. There's some nice music here. Let me. What should I do? And this is the what? Information for the public. No, what? Available information for the public, guys. Now let me think. We can have this part. Now I'll add some parts to make it even more differentiates. This is a nice tangent going on here. I want to avoid that by having this thing and adding dark color here, and maybe I can add, you know, finger here. Make it a bit sharper. You have 2 fingers, guys. We can't have 2 fingers. It's okay. Now we need, if we have, how do you call that? How do you fucking call that? You can have some sleeves with that coat. You can see it a bit. I will actually draw everything. It's still a readable silhouette. I want to have a coat somehow. Let me get back to the original design. You know, you have to always check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I like this giant belt, so I will have something from it. You don't always have to be 1 bajillion% into silhouette. We can, you know, break the. But I don't want to also have busy, noisy silhouette. We can all again. We can making this lighter and draw. Now this is my stronger tool, drawing. You know, what was this belt action going on? No idea, but yeah, a big belt. I'll have to figure it out later how to make that action. We can have a double. No, we don't want that. A single belly You know, you don't want this and we want this. Some simple folds, some shadows. Maybe he has something like this, or I want to keep it simple. I don't want to, you know, because there's a lot of details here. Because he's small, I want to make it readable. I really like that there is a, you can read this. So I will make this a bit taller. And he has a nice butt. Buttochixo. Little pelvis action. Some shadows, you know. And when I say shadows, I mean ambient occlusion. Don't care about the light source right now. We'll think about that later on, but ambient occlusion is a great tool for making less flat, more, but you don't know about where's the light source yet. Maybe he can have some cool goggles. We'll see. Beard. Mustaches. Full opinion action. What's the quotes? What's the quotes from the Warcraft? Because this is Warcraft music. I've got to go as well. Awesome stream and character design tips. Design is looking great. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, my lord. Aim MTS. Thank you, my lord. Happy to be useful. See you again, my lord. You're more than welcome to join again. If you're listening to this off the stream, that's awesome because you join for this long. Oh yeah, he has a hood. I forgot about that. I will admit I forgot about that. This could be then easy, cool thing. Oh, same value. That's the same value, my lords. But how then this thing should be a hoodie? This. I'll make it a bit darker. And this thing lighter. Wait. It's on me, guys. It's on me. And now I will have him wear some mustachios. And beard. I would like to have a more overlapping here. He looks like a bearded granny. I don't like this hat. I will change it. But why does he looks like that? Because of this and the beard. I really break the silhouette so far, but that's okay because we have the rest of them. I can have something. Having a smaller hat. That this can be this colored. With those blobs going on. Oh, okay. We'll use this. And I will have to change the height of his nose. I will have to delete this. Oh. No. We'll keep the original thing. Nose. This thing. To make it a bit smaller. Okay, okay. Hood. And yeah. I like this negative thing going on. So we're going to keep that negative shape. Okay, I'll... what color to you? I mean... differentiation. He can also have here negative space. This could be useful. And then but then how do I add a belt? Maybe he has a one-sided, you know, one strap going on. Or if he has here, maybe this far. I can erase this thing, add a bit this. Nothing too crazy, but I think I have an idea. I'll make this shorter. I mean thinner. And then maybe another strap here. So it's going all like this, but behind. But now we have a nice negative space here. I think that could be cool, or make it even cooler if I have a double thing going on. Yes. Now this is a bit even, so I'll try to fix that by making one side larger and, you know, now we know that this is hanging from as a backpack, which I like. I'm going to fix the... I don't know why I start with these values. These are not for the main design, just... I mean, it's for design, but this does not represent the color value, just for me to see the difference. Yeah, a lot of these stuff can just add this, we don't care. I mean, this is good enough. The stuff going on, I'll figure it out that later. This will be... let's make... I'll copy this, paste. What? Oh, he Copy paste. What is going on? Delete. Copy paste. Bruh. Sometimes Photoshop is weird. I don't realize what did I click, but you know, it's just sometimes weird. We will make this completely black. Oh, that was unexpected. I thought about this one, but yeah, can do it's the same. I think it's okay. This is weird because it's smaller. Maybe if I do something with it. It's small. It looks bad in silhouette. But I need it. I need it in order to, but I think, yeah, now it looks better here, so we're going to stick with that. Delete this one and just add this thing. It looks here less good, here looks more good. Too crazy. Let me see more. In one, I mean, these are even, but we can fix that, can we? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, Lashy. Beautiful music, not gonna lie. We can make this shorter. As for the legs, there is should be a knee action, just a tiny. I have a lot of blobs. I don't like that. This is the belly, a lower belly, and there's pelvis. Pelvis. Okay. How do I fix that now? How do I get back? Okay. Just make this. Now this could be belly. This could be here a knee, and then the short leg. Now I did that, so we have here this, a knee, and a short leg. Maybe if I could make this shorter, a knee and the belly. It's okay because this connected this and this connected this. Yeah, it's okay, nothing too crazy. Calves. This leg is set back, this is up front. Maybe we can actually force it a bit too stronger. You know, he's doing this action. No idea, but yeah. Almost 2 hours. I think we can wrap this up. So we did I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff we can do, but I'm getting tired, not gonna lie, and I don't want you to be bored. So to recap, we did an intro about Discord, about roles, about where you can support me, and the way you can get your value back. We talked about silhouette, about my character Cook, potion guy. We'll have to do his name. Maybe I can do roles on my Instagram stories, so we can choose his name. And yeah, I showed my sketches about this fella here, about my army here, faction, that I will do later on, the way how we're going to present him, character sheet, illustration, and prop design. We did some different silhouettes here that I will have to go back to you know, to see what works the best. And yeah, now we made a nice dynamic pose. But I mean, it's not too dynamic. It's enough to indicate what is he doing, and enough to have readings on the character itself. So yeah, I will work more on it, but because it's a long project, I want to think about it to make, you know, make it count. We'll not talk about. I like to share some artists, and I'm gathering stuff still. So when I gather enough material, I will share more, show you more artists that I like. And again, my Discord, let me show you. We share a lot of work in progress, study posts. I did studying, so there's different things. Study post from where's the references? Reference chamber, but also general study breakdowns. When we do a study session, we'll do once a week study session, and sometimes once a week character design challenge that I want to make easy, friendly for any level, beginner or pro, or whatever that you are on your, you know, journey. And yeah, we have nice chill when you want to, you know, share, talk about whatever. Yeah, One Piece. Mike shared some nice stuff. I don't know if I will get copyright for this, but yeah, Mike, they have a nice animation stuff going on.
Just stay calm, Louis.
I don't want to get copyrighted by showing that, but yeah, there is already professionals here in every stages actually, and these are my friends that share stuff here. You can join us, link in the description, and yeah, you can support me. And if I see that you're active in the chat or in my YouTube comments, you are interested in joining us, if you want to have any value from this server, to meet other people, to ask questions, to learn, to join our sessions, yeah, I will see, and I will give you a free entry for those people, for those who want to support me and get all the values. There is a link in the description for coffee to support me. It's $3 and $12 for, you know, if you want to be a donor to help me, and you know, you'll get something even more in return. So yeah, hopefully it was fun, not funny, but fun. We have a nice overlay. I am happy about that. Hopefully I didn't stole, like, I mean, I kind of did, but I, you know, slapped it together from all the stuff from Pinterest. I, you know, brick by brick, you cannot see it, but I just slapped these together, merged them, and yeah, for all the, I know how you call that, packs for 2D and pixel art assets. Yeah, assets. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, nice. Oh, nice layout, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Let me use, yeah, I can play this song for the outro. Hopefully I wasn't too boring for you guys. Have a good one, and yeah, I'll now shut up for the stream to catch up, and we can turn off the stream. Stay tuned. So yeah, a reminder. Oh, this song is so nice. reminder is once a week, every Saturday, a live stream. I don't want to be, you know, boring to you, so I want to have stuff to talk about. This week was very interesting because LashyLp will go on a date. That's a long story. I mean, not a long story, but the interesting one. That I'll see if I'll talk about that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm happy about that. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, bye bye.